This is the Roulette Master, and I've been saving this unbelievable roulette system for my birthday today, and now I'm going to share it with you. This is called Bankrupt the Casino. One of my subscribers, who I'm going to name at the end today, says that this is not only the best roulette system of all time, but it will beat all other roulette systems, and that is unbelievable. So we're going to jump right into this system. I'm going to share with you everything you need to know to start beating the casino and bankrupt the casino. And again, at the end, I'll announce to you which one of you has sent this system in. And this is exciting. So let's go ahead and place the bets. And we're going to start with a $1 bet on 1 to 18 and $1 bet on even. And then we're going to have $1 on all the even numbers in the first 18. So let's go ahead and do that. And that is an $11 bet. You can see we have a zero balance. Let's go ahead and spin. And here we go. And man, I can't wait to share this one with you. Again, I've been saving this one for my birthday today. And thanks for all the great birthday wishes. When we lose with this system, we do not increase the bet. We just rebet and spin. So we're going to go ahead and do that now. And let's see what we get. That is a 30 red. Okay, we lost twice in a row. So let's go ahead and we're going to double the bet now from 11 to 22. Some of the losses are partial, some of them are full. I'll make sure to cover all the rules for this one as we go through, and that's a nice win. So we're now up $38. We're going to switch sides, and now we're going to be on 19 to 36 and odd for $1 each, and we're going to be on all the odd numbers above 18. So let's go ahead and do that. And here we go. And again, let's go ahead and spin here. And this has been tested thousands of times, and he says that has not lost. So that's unbelievable. And that is a loss there. Let's go ahead and just rebet and spin again at $11. And here we go. So this is Bankrupt the Casino, and that's a 20 black. Okay, we lost again. So now we're going to double the bet because we lost twice. And let's go ahead and spin now at $22 total bet. Okay, that's a 36 red. Okay, and that is an $18 loss there. We're just going to go ahead and we're going to rebet and spin at $22 total bet. All right. That is a 24 black. Okay, and then we lost again. So we're going to go ahead and double the bet again. Now we're at 44. You can see we're back down just a little bit, but that's because we haven't hit yet. So let's get a win right here. And that's an 8 black we lost. So we're going to keep the bet the same. It takes 2 losses to increase the bet. So we're going to repeat this $44 bet here. And here we go. That's a 7 red, and that's another loss. So we go ahead and double again. We're going to be at 88 now. And I'll share with you the bankroll and everything else you need, all the components that make this system unbelievable. And that's a 22 black. Okay, that's a loss. We're just going to keep the bet the same at 88 and spin again. Then we'll check our balance. And here we go. That's a 23 red, and that should be a win. It's a $232 win. We're up 64 bucks. Let's switch sides. So again, we're going to put $1 on all the even numbers on 1 to 18. So let's go ahead and do that. And I wanted to thank all of you guys for the wonderful birthday wishes this week. And also want to wish happy birthday to all of you that have a birthday this month as well. And that's a 29 black. We lost that one, so we're just going to repeat the bet and spin. Also, too, I love all the emails you guys have been sending me about where to eat, where to gamble in Las Vegas. And I'll share a couple of those with you today. Let's go ahead and rebet and spin. We're not going to increase unless we lose 2 in a row. So here we go again. And I've had a lot of emails, especially Vegas, Fremont Street, people asking me where to go. And let's go ahead and double now because we had 2 losses and spin. And I was telling somebody today that sent me an email that the Plaza has a single zero wheel. Also downtown at MGM Grand, they also have one. So that's really, really awesome if you're able to play on a zero wheel. Let's go ahead and spin again here at $22 total bet. And here we go. That's a 5 red. Okay, and we lost again. So we're going to go ahead and double again. And we're going to go from 22 to 44 and spin. And here we go with Bankrupt the Casino. And that's a 32 red. Okay, we lost again. So we're just going to rebet and spin. We're going to keep the bet at 44 here. And here we go. That's a 30 red. We lost again. So we're going to have to double again. But we have the bankroll to do that. We'll go over all that here shortly. We're at $88 total bet now. And here we go. And shared a lot of places I like to eat in Las Vegas with some of you today on your emails. And let's go ahead and rebet and spin. If we lose this one, we'll need to double again on that bet. That's a 27 red. I think that's a win. Oh, I'm sorry, not a win. We need to double again. And I lost track of which side we were on there. We're at 176 total bet now. And let's go ahead and spin. That's a 9 red, and I believe that's a loss. So let's go ahead now and just rebet and spin at 176 total bet. Doesn't usually get this high, but occasionally it does. So let's go ahead and that's another loss, 31 black. So we're going to go ahead now, and we're going to have to double that bet again and spin. And let's get a win here. We just need a low number. That is even. And that's a low number, but that's a 5 red. We're going to have to go ahead and rebet and spin again here at 352 total bet. And here we go. That's a 27 red. We lost again. We're going to have to double again. My goodness. Okay. We still have the bankroll to do this. This is a $2,000 bankroll system, but we need to get a win here soon, and that's a 12 red. Okay, that's a $1,856 win. Now all of a sudden we're up $643. Wow, that was unbelievable. So, and we had plenty of money to place that bet. So this is also a system that you can tell rewards you if you have to increase the bets. My goodness. Okay, so let's go ahead now and put all $1 on all the odd numbers. And here we go. So that's an $11 bet again. Let's go ahead and spin. And what a crazy jump that was. We needed to get a win there, though, and normally you don't have that many losses in a row with this system. But let's see how it goes from here. Let's go ahead and rebet and spin. If we lose 2 in a row, we'll double again. And here we go. That's a 31 black. That's a win. Okay, and we're up 663. Let's switch sides. So remember, on the left side, we're going to be on even. On the right side, we are going to be on odd. So let's go ahead and spin again here at an $11 total bet. And let's see how it goes the rest of the way. And that's 13 black. Okay, that's a loss. So we're just going to go ahead and rebet and spin. If we lose 2 in a row, we're going to double again. That's a 10 black. That's a good one. $29 win. Now we're up 683. Let's switch sides. And we'll be on odd numbers this side. And so some of those emails I sent out to you guys today that asked me about where to eat in Vegas, I definitely told some of you to go to Pizza Rock. They have this unbelievable pizza that I get that has real thin layers of pineapple with bacon and honey. And but lots of other good choices as well, and the best meatballs you'll ever have at Pizza Rock. And that's a 20 black there. We lost again, so we're going to have to double again. Now we're at $22 total bet. And then when I'm going somewhere nice, I like Barry's in the basement of Circa. They have an unbelievable rib cap, and that is a $22 loss there. Let's rebet and spin. And also get the ravioli when you go there. It's unbelievable. So anybody that has questions about Las Vegas especially, let me know. There's a nice $58 win. We're up 701 now. Let's switch sides. We'll be on even on the left, odd on the right. And here we go. Okay, let's go ahead and spin. Any questions you have, especially about Vegas, where to eat, where to gamble, let me know on my email. And but lots of other places. I've been to a lot of other places as well. So anywhere around the country, go ahead and ask. We're up $730. And I mean, I wish I had had somebody, and we're going to put $1 on all the odd on this side. I wish I had somebody tell me all that stuff before I first went, even though it was, it's fun to learn on your own, but it's nice too when you already know where you're going is going to be good. So keep those questions and the emails coming. I love those, and that's a 32 red. Okay, we lost. We're just going to rebet and spin. It takes 2 losses to double, and here we go. Okay, that's a 4 black. Okay, and there's 2 losses, so let's go ahead and double to 22. And the bets don't get crazy high like that very often with this one. But if you do win with one of those crazy high bets, it's going to pay a lot more as well. So let's switch sides after that win. And here we go. Okay. And let's go ahead and spin at $11 total bet. And then at the end here, I'm going to announce to you who came up with this Bankrupt the Casino roulette system. And that's a $29 win, and we're up $7.97. And I'm hoping you guys all test this one and let me know if it's as amazing as he says it is. So far, so good, but we did have some high bets there early on, which were a little bit scary. I think I messed up one of the bets there. Let me make sure we get those right, because it should be on all the odd numbers. Let's just put those back out again. And we got 35, 33, 31, 29, 27, 25, 23, and 21, and 19. So let's go ahead and spin. We have our $11 bet. And this is Bankrupt the Casino, and that's a 29 black. Okay, that's a nice $29 win, and we're up $826. Let's switch to the left side, and we'll put $1 on all the even numbers. And here we go. Let's go ahead and spin. And this is a $2,000 bankroll system. And let's see what we get here. Obviously, the more bankroll, the better, though. And that's an 11. We lost, so we'll just rebet and spin. And let's see what we get here. All right. Okay, that's a 15 black. Okay, we lost again, so we're going to double from 11 to 22. And I like systems that, that if you have to go further in the progression, pay out a little bit more. That's really nice when you get to that point where you've had a little bit of a tough run, and then all of a sudden you get a win, but and then you realize that it paid off a lot more because of that, and then it makes you feel pretty good. That's an 18 red. That's a nice win of $58. We're up $844. Let's switch sides. And again, the right side we go odd, the left side we go even. So let's go ahead and place those bets. And here we go. So that's an $11 bet. And here we go. Let's see what we get here. Okay, that's a 24 black. Okay, that's a loss. We'll just rebet and spin. All right, here we go. This is Bankrupt the Casino, and that's a 19 red. Okay, that's a nice win. We're up $864. Let's switch sides again. And here we go. All right, 18, 16, and then 14. There we go. All the even numbers on the left, all the odd numbers on the right. And here we go. That is a 23 red. That's a loss, so we'll just rebet and spin. We're not doubling unless we lose 2 in a row. And here we go with Bankrupt the Casino. That's a 28 black. Okay, that's another loss. We're going to go ahead and double now to 22 after 2 losses. And let's see if we can get a win here. That's a 2 black. Fantastic. All right, that's a $58 win. We're up $902. Let's see if we can get up 1,000 with this one, which would be amazing for such a small starting bet. Let's go ahead and here we go. That's an $11 total bet here now. And here we go. That is a 5 red, and we lost. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to keep the bet the same at $11. And here we go. That's a 00. We lost again, so we're going to double that bet now after 2 straight losses. So let's go ahead and do that and spin. And here we go. Okay, that's a 14 red. Okay, we lost, so we're just going to rebet and spin. And let's see what we get on this one with Bankrupt the Casino. That is a 14 red. We lost again. It's time to double the bet again, but we have plenty of bankroll to do so. This is a $2,000 bankroll system starting with an $11 bet, and that is a 13 black, and we didn't get it on the right side, so that's a loss. We're just going to rebet and spin at $44 total bet. Let's see if we can get a win here. That's a 2 black. That's another loss, and that's a total loss. So let's go ahead now and double the bet after 2 straight losses. And we have an $88 total bet now. This is why we have the bankroll with this one. And that's a 27 red. Okay, that's a nice $232 win. We're up $990. We're almost to $1,000, which would be a fantastic goal for Bankrupt the Casino, the first time we do it. And here we go. So that's an $11 bet. Let's see if we can get to $1,000 profit with this one. That's a 30 red, and that's a loss. So we're going to go ahead and keep the bet the same and spin at $11 total bet here. And here we go. That's a 14 red. That's a $29 win, and there's our $1,000 profit with this amazing new system. And now I'm going to announce to you who sent this in. This was sent in by Chip Tracy, and who's had some amazing systems in the past. And let me know down in the comments whether you guys love this and think it's as amazing as he does as well. And thank you for sending this one in and all the other systems. And I want to thank all of you guys that have been sending incredible systems in. And a lot of them have come in lately, and I really appreciate it. And I'm sure everybody else in the community does as well. And that is fantastic. And keep sending them in to roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. And can't wait to see what you guys send in tomorrow. Again, you guys are awesome, and can't wait for an incredible birthday weekend. And thank you guys. You're the best.